Hello, what's poppin'? Pretty exciting week ahead. We got Legend ZA dropping in a few days, and I'm here with a bonus video for you all. As I'm sure we all know, Malamar has some pretty exciting things in store for it, so I was suggested to do a video with it in honor of this Pokemon, and I'm doing so in a very classic throwback kind of way. Let me show you what I cooked. Now we got here Malamar Normalium Z Happy Hour Malamar. Now in National Dex, of course, because we can only run this in National Dex OU. So Contrary, of course, is a great ability. This allows us to turn stat drops into stat raises, so it goes well with the classic Superpower knockoff. But Z-Happy Hour gives us an Omni boost, regardless of Contrary. +1 to all of our stats. And so that's actually really good for stored power, because if we Happy Hour, Z-Happy Hour, get a +1 to all of our stat boosts, and we Superpower once, we get another +1/+1. And so it's really interesting because stored power becomes extremely strong in such a short amount of time, where this Pokemon can actually sweep entire teams. And having paired it on a Sticky Web team, we can either use Sticky Web in one of two ways. We can either set up webs and be faster with Malamar by slowing down the opponent, or we can court change Sticky Webs, put them on our side, depending on the team that we're up against, and give Malamar a contrary speed boost to get even stronger stored powers. So it's really cool because Z-Happy Hour gives us the +1 boost to all our stats, but if we do court change Sticky Webs on our side, get the additional speed boost, we can actually OHKO like a Kartana with stored power, resisted Kartana, because its SPDF is pretty bad, but it can still like barely survive, I think, if we're just +1 everything, if I remember the calcs correctly. But there's a lot of interesting things we can do with Sticky Webs here. Either slow the opponents down or boost Malamar's speed to increase the power of stored power earlier on. It's pretty nice. There's no Terra in this tier, by the way, because National Dex banned Terra. But yeah, we have Sticky Webs, Ribombee for the team. We have Cinderace, which is a good court changer, and I think the standard set in this tier is just a regular Blaze set, but Libero Sucker Punch is pretty good against Blacephalon, which my team could be a little weak against, but I have Mega Gyarados, so it's pretty fine. I got Iron Treads on the team as well. Good Mon for the squad. Heavy D Boots. We have Air Balloon Gholdengo as well. Nasty Plot, 3 attacks, and Mega Gyarados. The cool thing about this team also is that if we do court change Sticky Webs on our side, essentially our team isn't really affected by webs. Gyarados is if we Mega and then switch out and switch back in, but everything on its own, like beforehand, is not negatively affected by webs, only positively. So that's how I built this team. A very interesting squad today. Quick turnaround for this video. But I think I got enough points for us to get some solid games. I think I do. I mean, as you can see. Question of the day for you all. If you had Malamar's power of mind control, what would you do with it? I'd like to know. Fun question, funny question. Or just comment to support, always love hearing from you all, as I always do. Now, Mega Gyarados behind sub looks pretty strong. Of course, we've got things like Tapu Koko and Ferrothorn and stuff to deal with, but I kind of want to lead Ribombee here as they lead Lopunny, and I mean, they're just going to do the fake out stuff. Although I think with Shield Dust, we don't get flinched, right? So technically I could stun Spore. Pretty sure we don't get flinched, right? Yeah, we don't. Nice. Nice. So it's a pretty cool effect. That Shield Dust has. I put Quiver Dance on this thing. I didn't really know what to put in this slot here, because I think the standard set's skill swap in this tier because of a lot of Magic Bounce mons like Diancie and things. But we don't care about Magic Bounce. We would rather them Magic Bounce it, so I just put Quiver Dance just in case. We'll get our webs up here, and then now it's time to go into potentially, I'm gonna go Cinderace here and just court change as they go Landers. Nice. And then we can just probably Power Ball for Chip, I think is the play, as we get a nice little critical hit. They set up rocks here, which is absolutely fine, perfectly fine. And I could even court change again. Just give them rocks and webs both. for them to deal with. Because now that this thing is weak, I'm pretty sure we don't really need to, we could do that actually, you know? Just to slow down the Coco. It's fine with me. Just a little fake out there for them to have both of them. And so now things are gonna get slower. If we want to take the webs back, we can, but because Landorus, because I just wanted the extra speed boost for stored power to knock out Landorus in one, we don't really need that now, I don't think. Here they're just gonna fake out, right? Cinderace is actually still kind of useful for the Ferrothorn, but don't really know if we need to. I think Gholdengo can beat it anyways, so they try to fake out anyways, so that does not work. I'll just Pyro Ball again. Keep on Pyro Balling. They got Quick Attack on this set, so that's good information to have. Gonna go Treads here and just Rapid Spin to remove rocks. For Gyarados, I think it's pretty useful. They can go for the close combat if they want to. That just proves they're not U-turn, and I think actually we'll have a good shot to set up with Malamar in the end. I don't know if we knock this out in one hit. We might be able to, but if we don't, because I know Iron Treads has decent defense. Gholdengo is an option we can go into to prevent Rapid Spin. Could see that. They knock off, which is fine. Gonna just Shadow Ball for damage. Because if we get enough damage on this, now we can guarantee knock it out. I don't know what the roll on these kind of things are, but pretty sure at 312 attack, we wouldn't knock it out from that range. We still have Cinderace, which is nice. Good mon to have around. So I'm just going to Quake here once. They Leech Seed, that's fine. We can just... I don't know if I need this thing for Coco. I probably do, but kind of hard to switch. I'll just switch anyways. Ah, they just set up a spike. Nice. So we get a Pyro Ball now, which is kind of cool. You could also U-turn, but... U-turn predicting slow, bro, but still it's fine because we can actually U-turn now, which would be pretty cool. We have boots, so we don't care about this spike. We actually don't care about spikes at all. Oh, the Rocky Helmet as well, which is actually not bad because, hold on just a second here. I know they have Scald and stuff, but can I technically go Malamar here and have some fun? As long as they don't burn me, I guess. They just teleport, nice. Okay, so we get a boost here. This is good. This is looking very good. It's time for the Malamar action. Tapu Koko gets a speed drop, stored power time. Let's see how much this does. Kind of curious. We get Rocks Chip and we get a little Sticky Web speed drop. So we're faster. Yep, knock it out. Nice. Let's go Malamar. Ferrothorn's in. Time to show them Superpower. Even if they Leech Seed, it's fine. 59. Little boost here. Okay. They do Leech Seed here. That's fine. Let's just... that Superpower did a decent amount. We can just knock off here. Oh, they have Protect. I'll Superpower again, maybe. Or I could also knock off. As long as this thing is weak. Yeah, they go Slowbro this time. So we make a good play here. Because their only option now is to go Lopunny and Fake Out or Protect with Ferrothorn. So we do make a good prediction there. Now Lopunny's in. If they get Parrot, I mean, you know, that'd be cool. They do Fake Out. And do they Quick Attack? Can they break through? Ferrothorn's at 50, so do break through. That's fine. All we do now is just, I mean, we'll win with Gyarados in the end. We just go Treads and Earthquake here. Because I don't think they can switch Ferrothorn. Exactly. So we should, I think, win this exchange by just going for the Earthquake. They will Leech Seed always, I think. So they Protect, that's fine. should always win this with Gyarados in the end, I think. 37, cool. Let's Earthquake again. And then do it again. 37% is pretty good. I mean, they are weaker now. So if they want to attack, they can. But then Gyarados wins in the end, I think. So I could, yeah, I'm just gonna Earthquake again. Now Gyarados, sub. Just a regular sub I think is fine for now. They do have Power Whip actually, so let's sub once. And then I think Crunch twice to win. Good game. So Malamar putting in work in this first one is pretty nice to see. Pretty nice indeed. I don't think they can protect enough times, so we should be good. And good game. Excellent. So pretty standard team we had to face for this first one, or kind of standard looking type of team. With a lot of common mons. But our team put in the work. We court changed, then we court changed back. We're allowed to change our minds, you know, in this for this team. It gives us a lot of free options to like decide, oh, do we want to actually boost ourselves or slow them down? And in that scenario, it was slowing down Coco, I think was pretty nice. Because I think that with the Z move, I feel like, I think we're still faster than Coco. Was it 394 or something? I forgot the speed that we hit. We could do this again. Hold on, we could do this again. Nobody knows about the whole shield dust effect. Unless they do a fake out in regular. Maybe it's better to, yeah, I'm gonna still stun Spore. I think they're still gonna Mega anyways. Right? They left. Because I know that Lopunny has Limber. I know that it has Limber, but like the chances of them going for Terra and not knowing about the effect is way greater than them predicting Limber. I feel like, yeah, I don't know. They totally wouldn't fake out in regular. If they do, that's a fine play on their part. I'll just switch. Yeah, exactly. Oh, the triple axle here. Can my defense? Yeah, my defense is good. My defense is wonderful. So they are triple axle on this set. Let's get up webs now. Ooh, and a triple axle miss, which allows us to now Moonblast. That is pretty good. And their Moonblast switch-ins are little to none. And then they get fully paired here, so Ribombee, go ahead and knock him out. You wouldn't believe if I told you the number of stun Spore misses that I had while testing this team. Actually, a lot of my test games, I was missing stun Spores and Stone Edges, which I had for Mega Pinsir and Megazard Y and Focus Blast and Pyro Ball, Pyro misses, a lot of those too. They're obviously gonna protect here, right? So I could go into Gyarados here. They actually Toxic. Wow. I did not expect that at all. Okay. Did not expect. Oh, Waterfall for Chip. They set up rocks. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Can just Dragon Dance once. The U-turn, cool. Very confusing Gliscor. I could have stun Spored this too, but that's whatever. Here, they could Rapid Spin, but then I can just Court Change rocks and then... I think it's better to get damage on this thing, probably. Probably better to get damage on this. They do Rapid Spin here, which is fine. Because I can just Court Change anyways, so should be good. And I'll get webs up afterwards. So they go Samurott here, take some damage. We are going to go Cinderace and U-turn, I think is the play. I could Court Change, but might be too early. Yeah, this is fine. And now we go here into Treads, which will threaten stuff with Ice Spinner, I think. If they go Urshifu, that's fine. They go Chomp, so we definitely Ice Spinner this. Lived on 1. Ooh. But they Swords Dance. Not bad. Earthquake time. So we'll hit the Urshifu if it comes in, which it does not, so knock that Pokemon out. Garchomp is a threat that's out of the way. Urshifu's in now, so gotta see what you're all about, I guess. I think I always Earthquake here for damage. They Surging Strikes, so we know that they are... Is it likely banded? Because each strike, yeah, I think it's likely banded Urshifu. Maybe. Unless it's not. Could go Cinderace and Pyro Ball maybe, or maybe I go Ribombee here and just Moonblast. They shouldn't have priority, so they sack Tusk, which is amazing. We now just Sticky Web here, I think, is the play. They do have knockoff, so that's cool. And then all we gotta do here is go into Gholdengo, Nasty Plot up, and have our way with Make It Rain. Should be strong enough to knock it out, which it is. Last Mon Urshifu, Sticky Webbed, yep, and we Shadow Ball here and win the game. Good game. So very nice. Sticky Webs is extremely helpful, extremely helpful. Another scenario there I could have done was Court Change, but the thing about Toxic and Status and stuff like that is it's really not great for Malamar. I was trying to build this team and I put Tapu Fini on the team before, but that was not really working out too well. This version of the team works out a lot better for what I wanted to do. It's like a really good environment for it. Oh, we got Stall. Shedinja Stall. Oh no. Not good. Not good at all. I do think Mega Gyarados has, for having Mold Breaker, I would say Mega Gyarados is pretty good. You know? So I guess we kind of just have to play our cards right with it. And it should be fine. I guess the mon I'm gonna lead with is Ribombee and just try to Stun Spore as many things as I can. Paralyze stuff, you know? If they have Heal Bell, that's good for them. If they don't, they don't. So paralyzing things is what we're gonna do. Now we're gonna go here into Cinderace. They do have T-Spikes. Well, I mean, we have Rapid Spin, so it should be fine. Gonna Court Change. And then U-turn out here, simply. Simply U-turn is the play. Into probably Gholdengo, I think, is the move. Start Nasty Plotting up. I think is the move here. So they go Blissey. Can just Nasty Plot again. Psywave. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. A Focus Blast, if I hit it, would be pretty cool, but we do not. They obviously have Earthquake as well. So, what do we do against this thing? I could simply... I know this is like unaware, right? Or just, it could be Spadef. Yeah, it's definitely unaware. I'll go Gyarados here. Sub. Start DDing up. They have some Chinese characters in their name too. Let's DD up here. So Toxic T-Spikes. DD again. If I can beat this 1v1, that'd be pretty cool. Let's see though. Curse time, crunch time. If I can crit it, that'd be wonderful. Would be wonderful. Come on, Gyarados. Crit this thing. Mold Breaker. Come on. High chances. Defense drop. That's pretty good. Come on. Nah. So we'll have to rapid spin here. I still think we can win though. I still think we can win. I think we can. So we go Ribombee here. Moonblast, I think, is the play. Moonblast again. So okay, this Dondozo is super weak now, which is good. Let's set up webs here. Go Cinderace. And then Pyro Ball once. And then Pyro Ball again. Court change here. U-turn is now the play. I still think we can win this. I still think we can beat this guy. We're gonna try. Go Malamar here. Set up rocks. Cool. Z-Happy Hour time. Z-Happy Hour. Psywave doesn't affect me. I'm a dark type. Superpower time. Superpower time. It's gonna come down to store powers. We have a T-Spike up as well. Ooh, this will be tough. This will be tough. This will be tough. But store power and all my boosts, it increases base power, so we can potentially beat Dondozo if we get more boosts, you know? We can potentially. So Gliscor, okay, cool. Store power, please. Knock out this Gliscor for me, please. Please. Alright, there we go. That's one down. That's one down. One out of the way. Cloudsire's in. That's 180 power. It's gotta knock it out. Yup. Cloudsire down. Ooh, Shedinja. Shedinja's in. Shedinja dead. The reverse stall sweep with Malamar. The reverse stall sweep with the Malamar. The Malamar. Superpower. Get more boosts. Let's go. Let's go. The reverse stall sweep. Let's go. Let's go. Oh shoot. Aren't you gonna say anything to me? Aren't you gonna say anything for that one? Please. Please say something. They're still here. Say something. Oh, that's crazy. I didn't say anything. What an amazing game. We destroyed Stall with Malamar. I mean, I thought that was a very kind of uphill game. I thought they had like all the pieces they needed. They had the cursed Dondozo so that they can beat the thing 1v1. But I mean, if all they had to do was weaken that Dondozo just enough, we had to make sure that Malamar was in a place where it does not get toxic. They Psywaved on us. And then Malamar swept. And then Malamar just swept. That's such an amazing game. Wow. Hope y'all were just as happy and satisfied as seeing the absolute destruction of one of the most disgusting stalls you will find. Shedinja stall. I'm probably gonna make this a shorter video just cause it's a bonus one. I should have another video for y'all out later this week, and if you've been watching me for a while, maybe you might remember my block Acupressure Malamar set. Absolutely classic one. Destroyed entire teams with trapping things. Check that one out if you haven't seen it yet. Destroyed Stall with that. I'm pretty sure I destroyed Stall with that too. But this one in particular is another great one. Man, you can't go wrong with Malamar. You really can't. I'm so excited for Mega Malamar. Super excited for that mon. I do have a couple replays to show you all. Starting with this one right here. One of the games I was testing with was earlier version of the team. And I got Milotic on the team, so this was, I was using Court Change and not just boosting Malamar, but also Milotic's competitive ability. So I'll show you what went down here. And I got some nice, interesting reactions out of this one. So we got the Beedrill U-turn, going for that into Terapagos. Terapagos, of course, is a rapid spinner on their team, which, led to some changes on the team. Over time testing, I realized, you know, spin blocker kind of useful to have for stopping an earlier spin, you know. But here they didn't spin in time. I took my webs back on my own team, and they're like, wait, is that a reverse webs team? W, not gonna lie. I like that. I like that reaction. Very good reaction. So now I U-turn out here, and I bring in Milotic here. Look at this, right? Get the nice +2 special attack from the competitive boost. They're gonna U-turn out here into Garchomp. Garchomp here, it barely survives. I was running a Chinese EV spread, so it barely survived. And Skull takes it out here. They just get up a spike. And then Pecharunt comes in. Now they go for the parting shot on my Milotic to try to lower my stats, but it just increases my stats even more. They say ... I may be dumb. But it's okay, it's okay, it's a test account. It's a test account. Funny. So this is pretty cool to see. We survive here thanks to my Chinese EV spread, and I'm just basically fishing for a para, which I do get on this turn here. And I'm able to just go right for the knockout on this next turn. And the cool thing is, right, like I mentioned how flexible this team is. I can keep the webs on my side, but with the spike I can also, you know, send it back to their side. That's also beneficial because it slows Beedrill and Valiant. Miss my Stone Edge, that's whatever. Doesn't do much to Pecharunt anyways, but I get an Earthquake off here, which is pretty good. Pretty good damage on this Pecharunt. They bring in Landorus here, and so I'm gonna go Cinderace now, as they set up rocks, and what do I do here? I think I court change, right? Yeah, I just court change everything because there's too much on my side. I'd just rather have everything there. Now they Swords Dance and into close combat. I had a Mega Lati on this previous version of the team, and Mega Lati was good, I think, for the team. It just didn't fit in the end, the late version of what I have now. But I'm able to survive the +2 Ice Punch and Psyshock to Oko it. That's pretty cool. Get the Roost off here. Mega Latias is a very bulky Pokemon, so easy roosts and withstanding stuff is quite nice. I get the Psyshock on the Pecharunt, but I mean, this is a defensive mon, so Psyshock's not good enough. T-Wave Miss is a little annoying, but not the end of the world. So now Landorus is back. I think I just Roost here again, because I lose nothing by it. U-turns are doing way less. They do get up rocks though, and I'm just gonna go back into Cinderace on their taunt, which is absolutely fine. U-turn out here. Let's see what I bring in. Lati again. Earthquake here. I think this was mainly just thumbnail text. I don't think I activated Malamar for this one. This was just mainly the thumbnail text of them appreciating the reverse webs team, because now like they bring in Beedrill. Beedrill dies. Everything else pretty much loses at this point. And they forfeit. I do think this was a Malamar game, and I'm pretty impressed by how much like damage that Malamar can withstand after the Omni boost from Happy Hour. So let me show you all this one. Mega Diancie Elite versus Ribombee. They're like, I'm gonna Mega to bounce back webs. I want that. Thanks. I wanted that. So then, yeah, I'm gonna Moonblast here. Just get some chip on this Diancie, which is gonna be useful as they just attack and stuff. Now I get to bring in Milotic to get the boost. And what switch-ins do they have to this competitive Milotic? Not much, especially now that they've lowered my special attack to raise it. So this Skull's gonna knock it out. And then they're gonna bring in, I think, yeah, Raging Bolts, but we have a counter in Iron Treads. They go for the Z Devastating Drake. That's a very strong attack. Very, very strong attack. I Ice Spinner predicting Landorus, but they just decide to do that. Which is cool, because now they've given me the opportunity to go Malamar and set up a Happy Hour. A very, very Happy Hour. And then they go Landorus to raise my attack again with the Intimidate. That's really cool. Really, really cool. Store Power, Okos on the Landorus here. That was like another boost that went into Store Power. They Sucker Punch here. Now I get the Superpower and raise my attack and defense once more. They have priority, right? They have Sucker Punch. They have Thunderclap. Look at that. Thunderclap, destroyed. Now, what happens next really surprised me. I could have knocked it off with Knockoff, but I didn't want to get burnt or whatever and die. But it somehow lives the stored power. Volcarona Spadef is crazy. I don't know if that was like Chinese AV or what, but Volcarona with all of those boosts, I got additional boosts. It somehow survived the stored power. I was really surprised about that. But I wanted to show you all this game because this was another great Malamar game. showing you how it withstands priority as well without Terra. So that was really cool, but yeah, really surprised that Volcarona somehow lived. I didn't check the calcs or anything, but because I won that game, but wanted to show you all that one as well. But I hope you all enjoyed this nice little bonus Malamar video for you all, just to get us all hyped for Legend ZA coming out in the very, very near future. I've already done my pre-order and stuff for it. That I did kind of late, but I was like, yeah, it's time, you know, it's time. Been busy, of course, as always, but I'm like, I gotta have some time to play some Legends. I don't know if I'll post any videos with that. I actually might. I won't do like a full playthrough, but you might see some stuff from the actual game. We'll see. We will see. But definitely I'm looking forward to what if we could potentially use them on Showdown, that'd be cool. I'm gonna play the game, of course, but if there's some kind of cool meta with the new megas and stuff, that'd be a lot of fun. I would imagine we'd eventually get them in-game at some point. Remember, like with the Hisuian forms, those were in Legends Arceus, and then when the next gen came out, they were like rolled into the game, the new game, now Gen 9. So I'm hoping that we see Megastones again, and we get to use them in, like, I guess what, Champions, I guess is what it's going to be. I don't know what the future is, whatever. But excited either way to have some fun with new stuff and learn the new meta. So I hope you all enjoyed. I shall see you all in the next one. Looking forward to hearing from you all. And peace.